CDCynergy represents a brand name now for systematic planning. It doesn't necessarily represent a set of steps anymore. We have different versions. We have an emergency version, which is very different than the new social marketing version. But again, we've applied the principles that are in Cynergy, which suggest that before you develop products or disseminate products, you need to find out what are the needs and how to best meet those needs. A couple of things come to mind. I was in Beijing this last August, and we're helping build communication capacity in Beijing, and I went to the China CDC, and I held up a version of CDCynergy, and one of the doctors said, "Hold on," and ran into the back room and brought out the Mandarin version of CDCynergy. And so at that point, I felt like, well, we've arrived. Another highlight was a trip to Bangkok, where I discovered that that CDCynergy had been adapted in the high schools, and high school students in the upper grades were required to use the planning tool to complete a class project. I have no idea how you get from a communication planning tool that's used in public health to adapting it to high schools and using it as a class product. But again, I think it's probably the idea that we think about problems systematically, approaching problems systematically, and that's very appealing.